Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the September 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. I apologize in advance. I don't feel the best today, so hopefully you can kind of hear me still. My voice is a little crummy, but we will make it through it here, Pisces. But anyways, column number 1, we're going to take a look if it's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the remainder of September. Or I guess not the remainder. We're taking a look at September in general. We're going to do money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, starting in that column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close, we're pulling a summary affirmation card here. It says, I am beautiful. Yes, Virgo, or excuse me, yes, Pisces. Yes, you are beautiful inside and out. So I love the energy that's being set up there for the last few weeks, but let's see what messages we've got here, Pisces. Okay, so first up we have the Sun card. The Sun card is really one of the better cards in the tarot deck, if not the best. This is material happiness, joy, successful outcomes. It's really all things positive with the Sun card here. So hopefully this was a really happy, positive, joyous time for you. Definitely some successes in the last few weeks as well, it would seem. The next card that we have is the Devil card. The Devil card is a card of overdoing something. This is greed, envy, materialism, obsession. So although we were in this really happy, joyous, successful period, you could have been overdoing things. Maybe we've been overeating, over drinking, overspending. Maybe we've been overthinking. I don't know if that applies because a lot of you, I think, were in a very good headspace with this. But it seems like there was something that we had been overdoing there. And at the bottom here, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very confident, very self-assured. Generally speaking, minus a little bit of overdoing here, Pisces, I really enjoy this energy. I like what I'm seeing coming through here. You are feeling beautiful inside and out. We're having a lot of happiness, joy. We're very confident. So even with a little overindulgence of some sort, I feel like these last few weeks were really a win for you. Let's see what other messages we've got going on here, though. First up, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a long-term card. It's strategic planning. It's future-focused. More than anything, I feel like this is here to stay. So I like to see this. I really, really like that for you. Continuing that happiness, that joy, that success. The next card we have is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is quite as it looks. He's trying to balance these two things. We're trying to prioritize these two things. I feel like there needs to be just a smidge more balance, but also we kind of just were in the moment. So the priority was enjoying the moment. So maybe that's where maybe some of the overindulging came into place. Be thinking about a little balance to kind of course correct in the next few weeks, though, for whatever that overdoing may have been with the Devil. At the bottom here, we have the Star card too. This is like high energy, high frequency, high vibration. So I really like to see this as well for you, Pisces. This is hope, inner clarity, renewal. Again, this is just feel good energy. It makes sense, again, with the really nice spread of cards that we have. The beauty, the joy, the success, the happiness, the confidence. I'm not surprised that our high frequency, high vibration card of the Star is coming into play. Now taking a look, let's see what messages we have for September. We have the card, I feel lost. This is an interesting one. There must be something planetary going on this month because I have seen this card so much. It's not usual for kind of everybody to get it. So I guess even for what it's worth there, Pisces, there are a lot of people that maybe not feel like they know the next move. But another important thing I think that needs to be said when we see a card like the I Feel Lost card, This is temporary, but there's no way in life that we can always know our next move. It's just not possible. So it's okay to feel lost from time to time. If you look at this card too, the person is cracking open the seashell and also getting the light, getting the guidance that's needed. So even if you're feeling a little lost these next few weeks, know that you're still making progress, and it's going to be short-lived. Also, like I said, I feel like it's planetary at this point. Everybody's feeling a little lost for whatever reason. Okay, taking a look at our cards to start with. First up, we have the Moon card. The Moon card is a card of delusion. It's a card of illusion, potentially. This kind of feeds well into the lost piece. I just feel like there's information you're not seeing. There's something unexpected, something you can't anticipate. So you just don't fully see the whole picture right now. But again, I feel like we'll get clarity, we'll get guidance in this month. So just know that maybe there's something that we don't have the full view of, and that could lead us to feel a little lost. The next card that we have is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very hard-working card. It's nose to the grindstone. It's getting things done. I love the Knight of Pentacles because it's reaping the benefits of your hard work. So my advice to you is, even if you do feel a little lost, we know the unexpected is coming. Regardless, keep putting in the good work, keep heads down, keep pushing forward, because at the end of the day, it's still going to benefit you. You're still going to reap the benefits there. The next card that we have is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card, it could feel a little bit like compromise. More than anything, I feel like it's like the feeling of the unknown that we're seeing here. With the Two of Swords, this could also indicate a decision that needs to happen. So just be kind of on your toes regarding that decision. I would say wait until we get as much information as possible before making a decision, just given that I feel like there's some things that we don't see. Again, we're feeling a little lost. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card. It's very nostalgic. It's a card of reflection. History repeats itself, so do look to past experiences potentially to see if we can navigate this unknown, trusting our intuition to navigate this unknown. There are a lot of meanings to the Six of Cups, but none that I feel drawn else to share with you here. The next card that we have is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of progressing. It's moving forward. So the grass is greener on the other side. So there is some sort of advancement happening here still. Again, I was telling you with the Knight of Pentacles to keep up the hard work, keep your head down, because you'll reap the benefits. And again, I do feel like there's some sort of advancement coming with the Eight of Cups. So just keep shuffling through the unknown, putting in the good work. At the bottom here, we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles has a lot of different meanings. One of them is worry. Again, it's just kind of the sense of the unknown. But the best advice I have for you is, even if we feel a little lost, continue to put in good work, because you are making progress forward here, even if you can't quite see it yet. Okay, now at this time, let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. So a quick money affirmation to start with here. Money is a tool I choose to use to build the life of my dreams. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money: job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money here, Pisces. First up, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of being stressed, exhausted, having too many burdens. So just be aware. I feel like you have a lot on your plate right now. We need to be careful about taking anything else. You may also need to take a weekend off, a long weekend here, to rest and recharge, Pisces. Again, this is stress, exhaustion, having too many burdens. So be thinking about a way of being less stressed. So how can you do that? And make sure we're not taking any more burdens. You already have 10 wands going on. That's too many. The next card we have is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about finding that balance. It's a generous card. It's a card of giving or receiving help. I feel like you've been taking on too much. We may need to give up some things and or ask for help with the Six of Pentacles there. At the bottom here, we have the Magician. We love to see the Magician anywhere in our readings here, Pisces. This is about turning your visions into reality. So I fully understand why we're working so hard. There's this thing that we're working for. So It's a very inspired action with the Magician card. But the message I'm hearing is like you can still get this without having to do it all. So just be aware of that. You don't need to be overwhelming ourselves, carrying all the burden to get something done. Again, you can still reach the dreams, turn the visions into reality without going all in, taking on all the wands like we did with the Ten of Wands. The next card that we have is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting our intuition, trusting our gut to navigate us. I don't know. I feel like you know what things to give up here. Some of you are saying you don't, but you do. So take a look at all of the things on your plate and assess from there. It's going to be very obvious what we should and shouldn't be working on at this point. The next card we have is the Two of Swords. I feel like you're a little bit hesitant or maybe even scared to give up some things. You feel like they have to be done by you. But again, we have been taking on too much. We need to give out and ask for help. So just be aware of that. We kind of need to, again, it feels like compromise, but there's some things we need to take off the plate. At the bottom here, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of being kind of in a low spot. You see the sky is dark, the person's laying down flat, they have all these swords stuck into them. You're like kind of running yourself into the ground here. But again, really the message here, Pisces, is we don't need to do all of these things to get to whatever this reality is that we want. To get to this dream, to this vision. It doesn't need to be all in quite to this extreme. So I encourage you to reprioritize and ask for some help, divvy up some tasks, delegate some tasks here. Okay, taking a look at our next column now, we're going to take a look at anything related to love. So we have a quick love message here. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here. First up, we have the Knight of Swords. If you look at this card, the horse and rider are moving very quickly here with the Knight of Swords. So fast, fast, fast. I actually feel like existing relationship could be moving quickly, or I feel like there's a new relationship coming in hot, a new relationship coming in quickly here. So I feel like love life is moving quickly. The next card we have is the Empress card. The Empress card is a card of abundance. It's a card of creation. I love the abundance of love. The Empress is saying we have the ability to create whatever situation we want, and quickly for that matter with the King of Swords. The Empress though is also a great relationship card, and it's a fertility card. So if you're hoping to grow your family, that's a good one. And at the bottom here, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very tolerant, empathetic, understanding, supportive. I love this relationship for you, whether it's new or old. I realize things are going quickly, but again, there's really an abundance of love here. The abundance to make this what we want. And then this person has such good traits coming through with the King of Cups. Taking a look at our clarifiers now, we have the Chariot up first. Somebody once described this to me as the vroom vroom card, which is so very fitting when we just talked about how fast we're vrooming around with the Knight of Swords. So things happening quickly. We are in this point of action and change and being on this journey, which is wonderful. It's just moving fast. But I don't know that I see any issues with that or concerns with that for you, Pisces. The next card that we have is the Hangman. The Hangman can be a little bit of a stagnant card. So at one point maybe things weren't moving so quickly, but it's like there's new information, there's new wisdom or perspective that's got things rolling and got things moving quickly. But also I feel like you could have made some sacrifices at some point, and now they are abundantly coming back to you in return with the Empress there. At the bottom here, we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety, worry, depression, grief, nightmares. Something's bothering you to the point where it's keeping you up at night. It's interesting. I think the concern is about how quickly things are moving here. But I really do feel like this relationship is genuine and has some really amazing traits. So I think you have some concerns, but as we continue to progress forward, those will continue to ease there for you, Pisces. Okie dokie. Now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, I Feel Loved. No doubt about that for you, Pisces, especially with this nice spread here. You are loved. You should be loving yourself and be loved by others. But let's see what messages we've got in this final column here. So first we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is the card of circle of support. Again, you are very loved, which therefore means you have a very wonderful circle of support. I think there's a change coming that you'll be looking for support on. I say that we have the Chariot card again here, which is action and change. So I think specifically there is a change that you'll look to your circle of support to help process, understand, navigate through. At the bottom here, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is a card of patience. I feel like you were maybe not ready to make this change. Maybe it came a little bit faster than you were hoping for. But whatever this change is that you need help navigating, the support is surely there for you. Taking a look at our clarifiers here, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So we're definitely going to be successful in navigating this. You're going to have success in seeking out to that support system. The next card that we have is the Queen of Wands. This is encouraging you to be assured. Again, we're going to get some of that reassurance from our circle of support. But it's like we need to take that assurance and turn it into confidence. That's what I'm hearing. So you can go forward on this journey confidently at that point. At the bottom here, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very solid, practical, wise. This is a good investment and this is a good time, even though it might not have felt like it was for you there, Pisces. Okay, at this time, I'm going to give the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the 8 of Hearts. This is number 36 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2 is the 10 of Clubs. This is number 35 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3 is the Ace of Hearts. This is going to be the number 11 card and a yes. So no, no, yes there for you. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of September. You have Dolomite this month, which is good for grounding, endurance, helps you be authentic, gives a natural basic sense of trust, stability, endurance, and also helps you become a little bit more playful. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing note says, you are a courageous person. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful September.